Okay. Last time we blew up a farm. A farm that was also a rock concert stage. Oh my god, we're already off to a great start. Yeah, and tonight, we might actually finish the game, depending on how long the last 2 chapters are. We will see that shortly.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the Dark Presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Oh, right, and we got arrested. Shit.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Not only is it still scheduled, apparently it is. Deerfest versus Moosefest.
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Please, Barry. The toilet's over there.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my god!
Well, that problem solved itself.
We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind real.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Oh, I'm always cool. Definitely not worried about this outside. Barry? Exactly. Why would I be worried? It's a vacation time.
I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend. Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No!
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
1 second. Found some flares.
Yeah, I know it's late, but listen, the sheriff, Sarah, asked me to tell you something. She says Night Springs, okay? So I guess she... Yes, sir. Okay, No, she's okay. She's just busy, so she asked me to... Oh, no. Actually, I'm a literary agent, sir. I'm just helping her out because she's busy right now.
Waiting to see if this goes anywhere.
Well, the one you'd most likely be familiar with is Alan Wake. You're kidding? Well, I'm glad to hear that, sir. I'll tell Al you said that. That's really nice. But listen, I really need to make some more calls here. You got the message, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, thanks, sir. Bye now. Hey, the sheriff's dad is a big fan, Al. Said you're the best thing to happen to crime fiction since James Elroy. I think he was a little drunk, though.
Okay.
Hello? This is Barry Wheeler.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Over the rooftops. Oh, hey. Puddles. Okay. Whatever attacked Nightingale just left pieces of itself everywhere. Time to climb even higher. Ah, dang it.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on! Ah! Ow, damn! That's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close.
Ah, dang it.
Stop is the town hall.
That
Keys
destroyed
to
the light.
chopper are there.
I need that to heal myself.
Right there. Hitting him.
Hey, now I can pick up those bullets.
Look out!
Oh. Oh, it's not coming back? Okay.
Over here, Wade! We in the other direction!
I fully expected the deer car to just come back. Heh. Well. Oh, it's the diner. Sheriff? Oh, okay, I guess this is optional? I should probably investigate that further then.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
Wasn't me.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week, you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Also, yeah, once again, the weird jingle you just heard, that's the Epic Game Store achievement system. For some reason, it doesn't show up in the capture.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Oh no. Yeah, Epic Game Store, because I guess they bought themselves exclusivity to the remaster and to Alan Wake 2. Hey, Alan. We're getting somewhere with the one-liners. That's only the delivery. Oh. Kind of a missed opportunity to not have someone jump out of one of the body bodies. Also, yeah, I assume those are for DFS. Anything in the cars? Nope.
Wait, over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, Wade.
Watching your back.
It's an ambush.
Right there!
He's actually pretty competent for like an AI companion. Oh, hello. Oh, there was an explosive question mark barrel here? Could have used that.
Let's go, Wade.
Also, hey, I mean, it's at least not another forest level.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer. The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Shit! I think I lost him!
Well, then I'm gonna find him.
The keys aren't upstairs, Wake.
I'm just gonna take a quick look.
Alright. Ooh, spooky fan. Almost said lamp, but no, that's a fan. Got him. mean, it's been there since the beginning of the game. I don't think it's that bad. It's also been in the original, for sure. Huh.
A fusion of vigilance, conscience, and uncompromising clarity of vision.
Where did the TV still works? Yeah, it's just for secrets.
In Night Springs. Tonight's episode. Taken in his prime.
Door? Door.
For young Manny, the night hasn't been kind. He's a marked man. So a lifetime of servitude after answering
Since she has the shotgun, I guess I might as well switch to the rifle.
surgery is required.
Oh, thermos.
Best if you don't resist this, kid. We gotta beat it out of you.
What? I don't understand. What did I do? I just wanted to get a job in the service industry. Wow, you're gonna serve all right.
Oh, was it actually in this? Oh, it is in this room. Whoops.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
What are you doing to me?
Guess I just kind of ran out because she started shooting somebody.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh god! Oh god!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move!
Ah!
Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
For now.
Front's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Ah. A pioneer from Tacoma. I know that game.
No, you don't.
Everybody knows Tacoma is a car.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around. They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing. Cynthia Weaver
Speaking
worked
of.
hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
Did someone mention the door to darkness? Huh? I'm gonna check upstairs though. Nothing. I'm not rewarded for my exploration. bullshit.
I don't see Barry.
Look! Wait! Maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Alright, time to get to that chopper. Spooky. What? Sheriff doesn't have time for spooky stuff. Oh, hey, thermos. I hear the heavy breathing. I know you're there. Show yourself, coward. Oh. Ooh, flashbangs. I'd like those. Deerfest Candle Night. Oh, the annual charity bake sale.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh! I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break. Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
You heard the man.
Where the hell did it go?
Huh? How did she shoot that guy? She was shooting in a completely different direction. This guy needs to stop shifting around. There we go. Finally. I'm just gonna check down the street if there's anything there. Anything in here? Ooh, a manuscript page.
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls General Store and dusted himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns, and yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was the classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role.
Of course he did.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Yep. Ah, frick. We can't go inside the church. Oh, well, she went first.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
Yeah, but by definition, I can only have one gun out, so the other ones are concealed, right? That's how it works?
Almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
I can't dual
Yeah,
wield. I
there's
need
no way
the
going through
flashlight.
The crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Oh hell yeah. That seems like the way to continue, so what's over there in the corner? Ah, thermos.
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man! Like garlic against vampires?
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on!
Honestly, might even work. Missing cat. Also, I'm pretty sure what constitutes like concealed is also different by state.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
Nerd.
I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard. Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, you're cleared for departure to Bright Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
Shooting!
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
I mean, it's a little early, but maybe they're like LED lights. Maybe they do have like a little power. Maybe maybe they have a power source and he's just like tucked it into his jacket,
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
like battery powered.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
concealed power source? Exactly. Also, Bright Falls is not that big. Why does it have like fire department number 18? Or is that like county-wide numbering? Oh, I see an explosive propane tank. I see another one. I feel like we're gonna have a standoff here. Yeah, probably county. Alright, let's go.
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
That's a problem. Easy peasy. Probably didn't need to waste that on small fry like that. Yeah, the slow-mo shots is sniper elite. Okay, let me just grab all of this and... Whoops! Grab this. And now I'm good. Now I'm good to go. If this is the end of the chapter, I'm gonna be mad.
Wait, you better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big
Yeah.
chance on a local crazy lady.
I hope I don't. I hope I
you're
get to
right
keep
about
it.
her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
But I do know we're nearing the end, so...
Parkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on! Ow!
Son of a bitch!
Ah, dang it, I lost it all. Come on. At least they gave me the heavy-duty flashlight to start with. That's something. Also infinite revolver ammo? Yeah, it's just a location channel. It's kind of like in chapter 2 or 3, there's also a similar situation. Can I... Oh, there we go. Now it works. Yeah, that cost me a little bit of ammo, so better restock. Yeah, that's the heavy duty flashlight. Which has like double the focus strength. Oh hey, we're already back to the shotgun. That's good to have at least. Oh man, is it time for platforming? I love platforming.
And here's a new song from a band that...
Whoops. Bad time to reload. Where's the other guy? There we go. Anything to collect? Oh, yeah. Thermos. Aside from that, nope. Ah, we're back in the forest. Back on the home turf. Oh no, never mind. We're immediately going to the power plant.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
I hear that breathing. Still don't know if that breathing is like supposed to be Alice. It's definitely different than the breathing you get when there's like enemies around. Feels feminine, if that makes sense, from just a little bit of breathing. Oh, hello. Yeah, and the problem is like the game is like 80% forest level. Yeah, again, I'm not sure if this makes sense. I'm just talking out of my ass, I guess. It does sound like a woman breathing. That's all I wanted to say. And I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Alice. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? I mean, I guess if we really wanted to go over there, we could also just go for a swim. Sure, there's nothing in the water that will kill us. Oh, joy. I think the game physics itself. Ah, that's okay. Okay, how do I unphysics this? There we go. You can solve problems with guns.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
Yeah, sure, there probably is. I can just, you know what? I can turn the effects down a little bit, turn the music down a little bit. and then boost everything in OBS. And that should give the wanted effect. Oh no, a thermos. Yeah, sure, I can do that for a jape. Yeah, let's see how huge they can get. If the next cutscene is long, that's gonna be an issue, but we'll worry about that once we get there.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
The virtual chair, yeah. Lieutenant William T.G. Randall Memorial Bridge. Why does it swing? Feels like, Hello, sir. Stiff wind, innit? Oh, it's very slowly turning. Oh, thermos. Gosh diggity darn. Oh, it keeps going. Never mind. Oh, that doesn't seem... Is it supposed to spark like this every time you switch the bridge?
Or bird.
Ooh, rude. Oh my god, that is huge. I mean, I also kind of thought they would be bigger, but it's still pretty huge.
Are we men dreaming of being butterflies, or butterflies that dream of being...
Meanwhile, the bridge just keeps scraping along. Ow. Where did you come from, sir? Oh, dodged into the attack instead of away from it. Whoops. Actually kind of want to... Nah, it's too late. I'm not going back to the street just to check for a collectible. We can't stay here. This is bird country. This is Crow County. Country, not county. Crow County. Country. Ugh. My tongue is betraying me today. Yeah, I think it's Crow Country, right? Yeah, I still need to play it. I really enjoyed the demo though. And I'm not even that huge on like classic Resident Evil type stuff. Like I've played the remakes, I have not played the PlayStation originals. Nope. No, I also have not played the Game Boy Resident Evil game.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you. It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, Oh, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's drained all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Alrighty. Although I do have 10 flare gun shots. I should probably use those. Oh hey, look, targets.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades. I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Oh. Well. For the record, I tried to stop there, but for some reason Alan had like momentum.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Floodgate controls. By authorized personnel only, well, I authorize myself. Well, that... Just stumble ass forwards into the solution for the puzzle? Sure.
Who designs these things?
Oh. Come on, game.
Who designs these things?
I tried to be slick and the game was like, nah.
The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Is there a way inside there? Doesn't look like it. Why can't we swim? Exactly. Three for one is pretty good. Over here still? Doesn't look like it. Just some foliage. Can't even get on this roof. Yeah. Although I guess their weird like lunge they do after the chainsaw attack is a little bit scary. Alright, Cynthia. I did the thing.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light. The darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Oh, well.
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
Nice landing.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe. Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Come at me, birds.
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
That's good. Yeah, exactly.
Barry! Barry!
Oh! Over here! Stay sharp!
Hang in there, I'm coming!
Get the hell back, you freaks!
I'll show you, don't. That's far enough.
Whee!
Come on! Keep hitting them! Keep shooting! You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make
Oh,
like
whoops.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
That was
I knew you'd be all right.
the wrong button to press.
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Ah, laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Like damn.
most of your night running uphill while the crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe. You know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs. I hate running.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Should have kept that gym membership.
Less talking, more running, Barry. But also, yeah, you should have gotten a gym membership and also took Alan with you.
What the hell is that thing?
Suikoden, yeah, maybe.
Oh crap!
Probably not anytime soon, though. Probably when it's on the sale.
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Ah! Do something!
He's too fast. I can't get a shot.
He's not that fast.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Wow.
Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
We made it! We made it!
Wait, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Oh, even more flag on ammo. Sure.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
They're coming! We have to hold them off! Keep hitting them!
Stay back! Oh no! Oh no!
Hold it right there!
The slowest elevator in the world!
It's almost there.
It's almost here, Wade. Just hold on! Hold it right there!
Easy peasy. Just gotta have some ammo left. And nothing can hurt us in here.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
My second name is Careful.
I hate this.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Okay. Sure. And then you'll just keep it open for me, right? Ah, dang it.
Ow! Ow! Wait! What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Ow! Please, be careful!
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
Well, if she's looking after Barry... But
Gotta be kidding me.
then who's looking after the stand?
Down, boy.
she's looking after Barry. Barry's looking after her. But nobody's paying attention to the Alan Wake standee.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Idiots. Yeah, still playing Avowed. Xenoblade is happening, and also one game I have my eyes on, Atomfall is also happening.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Enough. You will go no further. Stop. Stop now.
Oh, time to go. I swear to God, Alan, we need to get you on some cardio. Could have made that. Oh, there we are. Okay, maybe that's not the thing I was supposed to do. Okay, now it worked. Okay, well, don't question it, just keep running. So how's everybody doing?
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Time to get my eyeballs seared out.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
All right. Time for the final chapter. I think we have enough time. Yeah. Is it storyception? Wait until Alan Wake 2 to find out. I actually don't know.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this. I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Nice New Yorkan view. I can see why everybody wants to live here.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers. The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Ow! Are you
Talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Ah, grape juice.
I'd been a guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for us, Sam. There it is.
Do the face, Sam.
Musical guests, poets of the fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
Well, maybe I will.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Yeah, maybe some lake vacation?
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
I actually wonder what would happen if he'd asked ChatGPT.
Alone.
I feel like the
in
darkness would
daylight,
take over immediately.
Surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
I mean, I still don't know much about Alan Wake 2. But I do know that at least like it has a little bit inside its story about AI. But that's basically all I know from the story, and I do know that it's like kind of like two different gameplay styles. Like one of them is like this, like the adventure game, and then there's the actual survival horror in the second game. That's like the two things that I know about Alan Wake 2. Oh, and that it's a sequel to Alan Wake 1. I think that's kind of important. Whoops. You know what? I'm just gonna drive. I'm not gonna get out and look for collectibles. Ah, poop. Nope. Yeehaw!
Alone, in daylight,
Whoops.
surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Oh, Sephi, does that mean in Alan Wake 2, Alan Wake looks at the camera and goes like, this is like Alan Wake 2. It's like the evil within, too. No, wait, yeah, it was like, there's evil without, but there's evil within, too. It's like the one clip from that game that I see people share around. Now this is a chapter start. Already with the hunting rifle and the flare gun. So there's no way down there. It's no way. There's no way around the tunnel. So I guess it means we are supposed to get out of the car here.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
I will kill your wife.
Not if I kill her first. Wait, no, shit.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the rider so he could create the ending it wanted. The rider knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the rider from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Have you seen my wife? In my restless dreams, I see that town, Bright Falls. Brightly lit cabin? I can't believe it.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Probably means we should investigate room number 2. Ah, toilet thermos. Well, Alan, I think we found another fan of yours.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Look after yourself and your co-workers!
I hear those footsteps. Why did it swing the camera around like this? Ah, boop. Can't go that way.
What the hell?
Nope. Goodbye. Easy boss. Mini boss.
You too.
Back to drifting. Oh my goodness. It's sending monster trucks after us. Sometimes I do wish Alan had like a headlamp, because that way I could actually like watch where I'm going. Got him. Oh, just another car if I need it. Whee! Oh, well. I thought it would like tumble the entire road. Well, end of the line. Darkness puddles everywhere. Man, what a mess. What happened here?
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The Dark Presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
I should probably mention I'm playing on easy, because I do know that the combat in this game is just kinda... eh. So maybe that's why I'm not hugely stuck on any combat challenges. Yeah, that would probably explain it. Like, back in the day, I played it on normal, and yeah, it's not great combat. It's fine. It's not something that I would recommend other games do, though. Yeah, if I remember my first playthrough correctly, then I was also kind of done. I honestly don't even remember this chapter. I feel like I should remember it because it's so vehicle-focused so far. But I just don't. I just remember the bit at the... Hello. Oh, whoops. Dang it. I hate that it switches you to the flare gun whenever you pick up flare gun ammo. Yeah, as far as my memory was concerned, the bit at the dam is actually like the final chapter. I do not remember the actual ending to the base game of Alan Wake. Yeah, it's also the finale, so yeah, I really should remember, but I don't. And maybe that's just because the DLC starts out really impressive, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was all just a dream.
I had to get the gate open.
I don't want to gas up the DLC too much because it's, at the end of the day, it's still Alan Wake 1. But oh, you never got around to the DLC? Yeah, the DLC is really fun, if I remember it correct. Not again, I don't want to gas it up too much because I feel like I'm writing some checks that the game won't cash. But I do remember the DLC's been better than the base game, at least. In terms of, like, creativity. Yeah. See? That's the difference. I have not played the Control DLCs because I did want to play this game again before I do the Control DLC. Because I saw when they announced, oh yeah, one of the DLCs is gonna be Alan Wake focused, and I was like, well, shit, I don't remember too much from Alan Wake 1. So I should probably play that again. Did I not press the button? Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I certainly forgot to press the button there. Dang it! I need that flare gun ammo. Alan, stop wasting it. I feel like a junkyard shouldn't be burning. But what do I know?
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Where's my Thomas Zane prequel? Oh, I haven't done the generator minigame in a while. Yes, hello? Can I now press the button, please? Huh. I kinda assumed there was more to this. Because the area in the junkyard is so huge. Huh. Well.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
This looks like an arena. Oh, I didn't even realize I didn't have the pump gun yet.
I will never give her to you.
I have 12 flashbangs. I should actually keep those. Okay. What? How did you not die from the flashbang? Sir? Just a little chainsaw poke in the back. Time to reload everything we have.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Are we there yet?
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Oh yeah, we're Donkey Kong Country up in this. Exactly like DKC. I hear those spirits. Are they still after me? We have so many flares and flashbangs. I really should use them. I'm trying. Oh, definitely need to jump that. Are we there yet? Huh. Oh, he's still out there? Huh. Can you hold still, please? Thank you. way too deep in the woods. Oh man, more of those. Oh, whoops. Oh well. That also kills him. Which way am I supposed to go, game? Just kind of following the debris. Oh, there we go. That looks like a path. Yeehaw! Whoops. Got it just in time. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm not remembering this chapter. Because now it's just all woods again. Huh? Oh. Oh. Yeah, literally just following the debris, huh? Man, I hate these guys. Ah, another cachet.
I needed to get the generator running.
Let me guess, that's not gonna be as easy as it sounds. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, another flashbang, sure. Alright. Power line goes over there. How does one get into this building? Oh no, wait, power line continues. Over there. That's not the sound of the generator, that's the sound of a chainsaw. Double chainsaw? Wow, okay, these guys can just kill me. Hey, Prin. Anybody else? Didn't think so. Dang it. Anybody else? Also, I wanted to take a look inside here. Nope. Alright, let's mosey. I mean, friend, if you just want the Cliff Notes version is it's just we're fighting shadow people in the woods.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Turn back now.
Eh. Scary scarecrow man. Stop yelling at me. Oh.
He's never loved you.
Oh, I can just go down here.
You can't win.
Oh. Sorry, got hit by a boat while I was trying to jump over the gap.
You can't win.
Oh, come on, Alan. Just a wee bit closer.
You can't win.
Why can I not jump this gap? What is happening?
You can't win.
Unlimited flag gun ammo.
all in your head. You're making this up.
Hell!
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed. Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
My wife can't teleport.
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning. Come back to bed, Alan.
Ow.
Come back to bed, Tom.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
Huh, that's the second DMC reference today.
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Yes. No, we don't want bird. Barrel. Phone. Hello.
I followed the idea of a path.
Oh, okay. Not a crow, just a bird. Ah, path.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you when you don't even love yourself? All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world.
don't. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on! What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
That would be pretty funny if there's just like a trap in here. Just like one of the words is just you die. Bird.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas! Put it down!
My heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths you came from.
Suddenly I don't want the Thomas... Suddenly I don't want the Thomas Zane prequel anymore.
I willed the cabin to be real.
Bird.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
Now you will never get her back.
I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
It's DFS! Yay!
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Yeah, that's the ending. Sam Ocean. Yeah, so I'm not sure when they made this decision, but this was one of the games during the 360 era when DLC really started to like kick off, where they were like, yeah, the story is gonna not conclude in the DLC, but it's getting continued in the DLC. And I'm not sure if that didn't help the game at all. Yeah. But yeah, that's the... it's 2 episodes. And I'm not sure how long they are. So I'm cautiously gonna say we're gonna need 2 more sessions for the DLCs. That's why I'm talking. I hope that I don't get the Bowie strike. I can also just skip it. There we go. Yeah. Unable to log into the Epic Online services. Wait, what? But yeah, we have Special 1, the Signal, and then Special 2, the Writer. So yeah, the ending is a little bit abrupt, and what it actually means is gonna be explored in the DLC. I think that's the best way to put it. And then Alan gets his leg vacation. Oh boy. Don't even start. Because I also realized that we're gonna have to play Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Which was a not DLC, a 360 downloadable game. American Nightmare fits after the DLCs. It was supposed to be not the bridge to Alan Wake 2, but basically just something they could throw in while people were waiting for Alan Wake 2. I think it's Alan Wake DLCs, Alan Wake American Nightmare, Quantum Break, if you want to count that part of the... yeah, Quantum Break, Control, and then Alan Wake 2. I hope I didn't forget a game there. I don't think Max Payne is part of the Remedyverse, even though they make Sam Lake still do the face every time. Do the face, Sam. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. That's almost 3 hours. That's a pretty good time. Question is, how many? I found 65 out of 100 thermoses. That's like little over half. Wow. Found all of the TV shows though. Yeah, it's 65% in fact. Wow. Oh, I didn't know the game actually keeps track of how many can pyramids you knock over. Ah, man. But yeah, lots of random things to do indeed. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out, for seeing me finish Alan Wake, the base game. And then next stream we're gonna start with, I already forgot the name. We're gonna start with The Signal. It's probably gonna be on Tuesday. So see ya then. Bye.